We started about 25 years ago. We sat on a church pew for 2 years. We didn't know anybody. We didn't talk to anybody. We didn't get involved in anything. And our life didn't change until we took that step. And once we did that, God just mushroomed everything that was about to take place. Today, this is a real privilege for me, not only to be here with all of you, but to be here without an interpreter. Because generally, my 2-hour message today would take about 4 hours. So it's refreshing to not have to use an interpreter. The problem is mine, I need to learn Spanish. That's the problem. Anyhow, we have been ministering with many of the churches in the area. We have a lot of things going on. I'll share some of those with you before we get started. But we are involved in numerous ministries. We have this one ministry at our church. Every Monday night from 6 to 8 p.m. we operate. We're the directors of a healing room. And a healing room, that sounds a little strange to some people if they've never heard that term, but it's simply a place for people to come. We have 15 or so volunteers. We split them up into 2 or 3 per person per team, and people come for prayer for any need, regardless of what it is. And I swear we're some of the most blessed people in the world. We get to see God's miraculous power every Monday night. We see them a little bit more. Okay? We see the power of God every Monday night. We see people get healed miraculously. Sometimes it's instantaneously, sometimes it's later. But we see it all the time. And I hate to sound like we're bragging, but it's the norm for us. You know, and I think that's the way it should be in the church. We should expect our God to do those kinds of things. We're His children. So that's one of the ministries that is near and dear to our hearts. We've probably been involved in that 8-10 years, and we teach that and hold seminars all over the world on that very topic. We're also involved in a deliverance ministry. We work with one of the world's leading authority on the demonic, and we work with him, and we do our own deliverances, and we see God set people free time after time after time. So that's another ministry that we're involved in. One of the ministries that brought us down here this trip is called Joshua Nations. Joshua Nations is a free 2-year Bible school program. It is so concise that those who go through it are equipped for the ministry. It's that intense. And it's a 2-year Bible school. We have, Joshua Nations has 130,000 students in 50 countries and over 30,000 graduates from Joshua Nations. We started a Joshua Nations Bible school here about 2 years ago, and we came down to graduate. We graduated our first class in Puerto Vallarta of 22 students last Friday. So, praise God. Yeah. Another church there's a couple other churches that